headed our way. It's not a large storm, it's not predicted to be a hurricane, but I do want to provide some information that Jeremy will give you that deals with the storm. Provide you with that update as we are here this afternoon.
So yeah, good afternoon. Like the manager just said, this is not a completely formed storm right now. This is actually still a tropical depression that we are tracking. It's just east of Belize right now. It is anticipated in the next few hours to actually become a tropical storm, and that is what it's projected to stay as, a tropical storm throughout its entirety as it makes its way up north and towards the Panhandle and towards Florida. We are expecting event. It's going to be for the duration from this evening through Tuesday. We're expecting anywhere from 5 to 8 inches and some isolated showers elsewhere as well. We're expecting to start feeling some of the force of this storm sometime around Sunday. We'll start catching some of those bands with it actually between 30 and 45 miles an hour, and that's mainly the coastal areas that are going to be feeling that. So here in the town, we're going to be looking at mostly just those rainfalls and a good amount of rain falling, but not so much any of that wind and anything that's going to create any too much.
Yeah, I just want to, Jeremy touched on it, he mentioned it a second ago. This storm is not projected to be a hurricane, not anywhere near a hurricane. By the way, Jeremy, as our emergency manager for the last almost a year now, has been the point person who has directed our efforts with regard to our response to COVID. So great job that Jeremy's done. But now he's putting on his tropical system hat, and he's been working our any kind of threatening hurricanes and the storms that have come this way. So he's been monitoring this storm now for several days in conjunction with the Dade County Emergency Operations Center. And we just want to make sure that everybody is informed, because we don't want people to under-prepare and we don't want people to over-prepare. So with that in mind, as Jeremy said, this whole several days that are coming up are going to be very, very wet. We don't expect a lot of damage or anything related to wind, but it is going to be raining probably for time. It's over the next 5 days, but it is going to be very, very wet. And with that in mind, some decisions were made, as the mayor mentioned, and I'll let the mayor talk about that with regard to the upcoming Veterans Day Parade.
So after discussion with staff to make sure that we maximize the amount of people that get to enjoy the Veterans Day Parade, and being that we utilize mostly convertibles, right? It was a tough decision, but it seems that it's going to be, the Veterans Day Parade will be postponed until the next Sunday,
the 15th.
The 15th. So make sure you know that, mark your calendars, because part of the Veterans Day Parade, what the Veterans Committee did now this year, they made it one of the longest ones ever, because due to COVID, it's not going to be the same, but they wanted to make sure that everybody was able to enjoy it. They were taking the parade to the people, but knowing the amount of rain that's coming, it really puts a damper on those plans, but we want to make sure it continues to happen. And I do know that they're working on changing everything, so it will be happening on Sunday, the 15th. Our Veterans Day Parade will still happen. Unfortunately, it won't happen this weekend due to tropical depression, which might be tropical storm ETA very soon. But it will be on the 15th, so make sure that you make a note of that on your calendars. Para los residentes que hablan español, la parada de los veteranos va a ser no este domingo. La depresión ETA en este momento, que parece que va a ser nada más que un evento, gracias a Dios, ¿verdad?, de lluvias, pero también lo vamos a seguir mirando, porque sabemos, viviendo aquí en Miami, sabemos que cosas se pueden cambiar muy rápido, pero gracias a Dios parece que no, nada más que va a ser mucha lluvia, pero teníamos que cambiar la parada de los veteranos de este domingo al próximo domingo, que es el 15 de noviembre. If you guys have any questions, Brandon, if anybody has questions on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, you know, let us know. I know Tony Lopez, he's right here. I don't know if you want to add anything else.
Yeah, more importantly is this storm to use our social media platforms that are available to you to get the data. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can also follow Miami-Dade County's emergency management.
We are here for you. Call us, email us, and know that we will see you the following weekend, November 15th.